Okay, we have fuel, compression, and spark. Let's give this thing a crank. See if it actually turns over. I don't have the exhaust on there yet, but it shouldn't really matter. All right. Well, I think we are good to go. Let's get the exhaust on, air filter on, all the vacuum lines, and we will take it from there. Okay, the exhaust is mounted back up. Like I said, there's those two exhaust bolts, the 10 millimeters, and then three 12 millimeters. One there, one back there, and right there. So 1, 2, 3. I also put on the evap canister bolt, 10 millimeter right there. Let's start it up now and see what it sounds like with the exhaust on. Well, instead of running it, let's just get some stuff back together because we know it runs. So 10 millimeter bolts on the seat here. I feel like I'm missing, well, I know I'm missing something. I'm missing a bolt for the seat mount here. I have one of them, but I don't know where the other one is or if I even had it. We'll figure that all out. And this has a washer on it too. Definitely missing something. Let me, you know what? Let me try to track down that damn bolt. Hold on. If we're gonna do it, we might as well do it right. And if not, I'll just order another one. Just go to the hardware store. Looking back at my old video, one of the bolts was missing, so I'll go to the hardware store, grab one of them. No big deal. I think on this one, yeah, positive goes to that side. I think these are a pretty tight fit here. Okay, run these through here. Flathead at. Of course, everything's magnetized. There we go. It's there. Batteries in. Where's this thing go? Guess that's all that thing does. Sweet. Can't remember what was here. Let me see. I wouldn't think the ground would go through there, but let me see if I routed that correctly. Next thing we're going to do is get the rear fender on. This part, I believe, if I remember right, goes over this little piece here, then it should just bolt up directly to those mounts on the exhaust. It should be good to go. After that, we'll work on the air box, and then we will see how this thing actually runs. And I believe these two shorter bolts go on the top bracket, and this long one should go at the bottom part of the exhaust mount. So let's get these on here. One should Okay, airbox time. All right, airbox going on. I honestly can't remember where all of these vacuum hoses go to. Might have to watch my own old video and take a peek at that, but let's get this main part on here first. Come on, get out of the way. Let me wipe that a little better. Okay. So this looks like it would mount to those two bolts there. Pop that on there. Should be 2 10 mils down here at the bottom. Right there. One. There's that one going here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. So the airbox actually sandwiches over top of the mounting brackets. I had mine in front of it, so I sandwiched those back over. Now we will get this thing bolted down. Okay. That fits a little better. Those all on there. This looks nice and snug. Don't go crazy tight on these. You can strip them pretty easily. You shouldn't need to go tight if you have a good seal. So just get it nice and snug. Okay. So I'm guessing this line would go here, this one go here, this one on here. Kind of odd the way this is twisted, but I'm assuming it went right. Down there like that. This one, I have absolutely no idea. Where the hell would this one go? That looks like just a drain. Okay, let me look around and see where this one goes. Where's this thing going to? There's a mount bracket here. Alright, let me check where that one goes and we'll get this thing cranked up. One line ran, I forgot, over top of this bracket into the gas tank right there. Part of that emissions crap, I assume. Okay. Let's get this cover back on. Okay. I think got everything hooked up. It's going down there. Let's Straighten it out there. All right, let's get this thing a crank. Probably have to adjust the carb. So let's see how it sounds with all this stuff hooked up. I had to loosen up the exhaust, pop the rear wheel on, so don't be a genius like me. You got to take the rear wheel off, do the exhaust after. Okay, first time cranking up with everything hooked up. Let's see what happens. Come on. You know what? One of the auto choke is hooked up still, so that shouldn't be an issue. Come on, baby. Alright, let's see here. What is going on? So I popped the air box off. I manually choked it and it ran okay, but the idle's kind of all over the place. So let's see what it does. Sounds a little better than earlier. Let me get some carb cleaner and test for some leaks. Definitely have a leak right here pretty bad. Let's try to fix that first. So it's still kind of hunting for idle. That being said, it ran pretty good. I took it out for a sec, well, a couple minutes. Let's see how this plug looks. Thing is, though, I had to turn the idle out about 4.5 turns, which is way too much. Yeah, that's way too white. So we are too lean on that one. So we need to do some adjusting here. So I was looking at the vacuum leak. You know, it's idling better, but it's running a little bit lean. So at the moment, it is what it is. I cut the airline tubing for some of the vacuum tubes to see if it would seal any better, but it didn't do much. But oh well. We're going to get to doing the rear oil for the gears, or the rear gear oil. This is a very tight bolt to get. It's a 10mm, so use the smallest wall 10mm socket, 1/4 inch you can find. It's the only way you're going to get that without getting the damn CVT taken off as well. So I really don't want to get that cover off. Oop. There it goes. Trying to get a good light here. There we go. I ran the bike for a few minutes to warm this stuff up. Yeah, it's pretty nasty looking. Who knows when that's been changed. Man, even this socket makes it a pain to get. Jeez. I don't have a thinner wall socket than this little 1/4 inch drive one. See if I get my finger on there now. Nope. Come on. It's got to be right there at the edge. Man, what a pain in the ass. Top one's a 14 mil. Let me crack that open, see if this will drain a little bit faster because this is taking forever. Yeah, there was not a lot of gear oil in there. Still got the washer there. This is pissing me off. This damn little bolt should be coming out here. Alright, let me get on this bolt again. Okay, we almost got this bolt out. What a stupid ass design. An engineer should get punched in the face on that one. So, let's see here. Finally got that drain bolt removed. It was a pain in the butt. Jeez. Anyways, I'm going to flush some fresh oil in here, clean some of the old crap out. That stuff looks pretty nasty. Okay. Alright, let's try to pop in this damn drain bolt. Get this thing filled up. Try to get it started here. Like I said, if the damn socket would fit on there, it'd be super easy if the case was off, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright. Let's see if we can get this started. Let me get this damn drain pan out of the way. right, we're getting there, we're getting there. This should be like a 1-minute job, but holy crap. Alright, let's see if we can get the damn wrench on there now. Okay. Damn oil off the tire. Now we're gonna, whoop, oof. Now we're gonna fill it up so it comes out the top. Well, a little overfull. Let it drain out for a sec here. We'll pop in the other bowl. Yeah, a little too much in there. That'd be all right. Let it drain out. Come on. Okay, that'll be, that'll be good enough. Yeah, took way longer than it should have. What a pain in the butt. You know what? It almost might be worth popping that damn belt cover off, which I'll probably have to do anyways, since I'll probably gonna need to check the belt. But anyways, that terrible project is done. I know I'm kind of jumping all around, but let's do a quick oil change on this, because when I checked the dipstick, it almost looked like there was gas in the oil. So I'd rather confirm. Little 8mm Allen socket. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, honestly. Let that all drain out. Tilt this over just a little bit, get everything out. Don't see any metal chunks or anything, so that's a good sign. Looks a little thin to me, but then again, I was running it, so it might just be a little warm. I'm going to use some 10W40 here. Okay. Should be good enough. Clean off this drain bolt. Pop this bad boy back in here. I think I was looking online, it was 14, 20 foot-pounds, something like that. Snug it up for now, torque it down later. Alright, let's fill this thing back up. Okay, this should be about 3/4 of a quart of oil, or 700 mils, I believe. So, I'm going to use some 10W40. One. Crack that top off. All right. Funnel in. Oop. See where we're at. Yeah, a little more. A little more. Well, maybe not. Whoop. Oh, little mess. All right, that went terrible. Let's check it. Okay, so it's the next day. I'm gonna try to start the bike up. Let's hope that it cranks up. Trying. Come on. Well, you know, I wonder if that auto choke is shot, unfortunately. I did test out this Chinese aftermarket one and it works fine. So if that doesn't work, we'll just swap it out. But I took the carb off. I might as well check and see if that pilot jet is clogged. I mean, this pilot jet is extremely tiny, so something getting in there, even a little speck, is possible. Although the tank looks super clean, but let's check it out anyways. That looks super clean. All right. Let's pop this pilot out of here. Yeah, pilot jet's open. I'm gonna blow some compressed air through there anyways, just for the heck of it. Swap out your auto choke. Just follow the connectors from underneath the seat pan, right underneath the CDI unit. It's just two plugs. Pop that one out there. Pop the yellow one out here. Sometimes these things are kind of a pain to pop out when they haven't been out in forever. There we go. Now we'll just feed this back through, and then we'll swap out the choke. So I want to do a little update. I think the hard start issue was the auto choke. I did a bunch of different things. But what I eventually ended up doing was just swapped out the Chinese clone carb auto choke to the OEM carb, and it does seem to be running a lot better. I did the entire Chinese carb, swapped over, but it just didn't run right at all. Probably the jetting and stuff, but the auto choke onto the new OEM carbs seem to work. It's been sitting about hour and a half, 2 hours, completely cold, so let's give it a shot and see if it still works. I do have to hold the throttle just a hair, it seems. Let's try without it first. Yeah, let's do the throttle just a hair. Still need to mess with the idle slightly, but once it warms up, it runs perfectly fine. So I think that's one thing. Well, there it goes. But like I said, after it runs about a minute or two, it's all good. I feel like there's a slight vacuum leak still down here. I'm trying to take care of. I don't know why. I mean, the tube is tight around it. I might just end up replacing that whole tube. But the thing is, it's small on one end and a really big on the other end, going to the one of the emissions things. So it's kind of hard to find. But other than that, though, we're getting there, though. So. Like I said, still a little more tinkering to do, but at least we're on the right track now.